Hi, I'm Dana, and today I have some Christian books about adoption to share with you. Adoption is near and dear to our family, so I'm looking forward to sharing these books with you today. All the Babies, written by Kate Reitema and illustrated by Judy Abbott, is a first book about adoption. Even though it's a board book recommended for young children, it's really the most complete and simple explanation about different types of adoption of any children's book that I've read. Domestic and international adoptions, kinship adoptions, infant and older child adoptions, and transracial adoptions are all represented. Reitema emphasizes that even though every child has a different story, they're all made and loved by God. Another book I recommend is We Chose You, written by Tony and Lauren Dungy and illustrated by Guy Wolek. Calvin is concerned about his upcoming school project. He has to describe his family to his class. Calvin's parents pull out their family photo album and remind Calvin about the special way they became a family. As Calvin works on his class project, he and his parents talk about the ways that God puts families together. Calvin wonders if someday his parents might change their minds about choosing to adopt him, but his parents assure him that they are forever family. And lastly, I'd like to share my new book with you, Every Piece of You. As Renee and her mother are working on a special quilt together, one question leads to another. Renee starts to sort through the pieces of her life story of adoption from foster care, and her mother gives her space to ask difficult questions and share her feelings. Bible promises throughout the book reinforce the truths that Renee is valued, known, and loved, and God has a good plan for her. If you'd like to learn more about my book and the different options available, I've linked a detailed review video in the description below. It's really important for adopted children to know their story and to have time to process their story. They need to be able to have conversations with you about their adoption and to be able to feel safe to share their feelings, even when they might be going through feelings of loss or anger or confusion. And one of the ways that you can help them process their story is by making some kind of book, a scrapbook, or some type of digital memory book with pictures and recordings. I have here an adoption journal and memory book that I made because I was looking for something for my adopted children, and it was really hard to find something that fit their story. So this just has space in here for their timeline of their life. They have places to talk about themselves and things that make them special, where they were born. There's also some places where they can add their own pictures or artwork, awards, different things. And I also have journal areas that go through Psalm 139, and they can journal about their story in light of what they've learned from this passage. There are places to draw pictures or add photos of their first family, to write down their thoughts and prayers for them. There is also a section about their adoption day, maybe to add photos or to write down memories, a place where even friends could write encouraging notes to them. There's a section to write down their thoughts, their dreams for the future. There's a section for their forever family and things that they enjoy doing together. If you'd like to see a little more in detail about my adoption journal and memory book, I will link a video in the description. But whatever you choose, find ways to talk about adoption, talk about their story, and have lots of conversations. And don't feel uncomfortable when some difficult emotions and questions come. Just let them talk through it, encourage them, give them as much information as you can.